since yesterday, a lot of people have been asking a question: what happening to Simon Ekpa case? What came out for the Simon Ekpa case since yesterday? A lot of people have been asking a question. So I'm sorry for late news. I'm trying to make sure that I bring I'm not like to carry fake news. So I'm trying to do investigation very well. So what came out for the case yesterday is that it's like case has started yesterday. So Nigeria has now present own evidence, about what happening. What Simon Ekpa, like they say, what Simon Ekpa is doing in Southeast and the whole Nigeria. So they have present the whole evidence. So and what shocked me yesterday, is that the same person, present the evidence. The same man is very corrupt in Nigeria. So that is Abubakar Malami. Everybody know Abubakar Malami. The one have stole, almost the whole money in Nigeria. The man have stole a lot of property, government property. Abubakar Malami. The one is, presenting evidence against Simon Ekpa. To show you the truth that the God is working. The God is working because this is the evidence to show that Simon Ekpa is innocent here. What they are saying. Because if Simon Ekpa is not innocent, this kind of thing cannot happen. So Abubakar Malami have now exposed himself, because to tell the whole world that Simon Ekpa is a criminal, that Simon Ekpa do this, that Simon Ekpa do that. Why that Abubakar Malami is a big thief, big criminal. Look at what this man have doing to Nigeria. Stole the whole property, the whole government property. Look at what all the assets this man have. All over the world, this man have house. All over the world, this man buy a lot of properties. Tell me where this man, bring this money and acquire all these properties. Is it not from the government pockets? Sorry. So let me not go far, because evidence of Nigeria to Simon Ekpa is not is the evidence is not too strong. So let me say that let's watch for the next case. The adjoint of the case is 17th of August. 17th of August. So that is maybe going to be the final, final judgment, because appeal is not wasting time. Appeal is not like just ordinary court, adjoint every day. So the appeal court is just sharp. So I joined the case of 17th of August. Ngozi Orabeze, the deputy prime minister, is now announcing that the less courts, that is going to send the delegates all over the world for Biafra to represent, Simon Ekpa. So that young woman is working, is very hard working, doing well in finance. So let me say that the handwork of God on it. So let's look in what is going to happen. Like I told you, no panic, nothing they happening. Victory is for Umuchiko Kabiama. So no matter what they try to do, no matter the strategies they bring, they're not going to, to bring Simon Ekpa down. Because the reason why I say that the victory is for Umuchiko Kabiama is that, I don't know how to explain this. Igbo people have suffered so much. Igbos have suffered so much for this. So God is not sleeping. God is hearing everyone prayer. God is not sleeping. So God is working. God is working for restoration of Biafra. So if anybody telling you that God is not answering prayer, that person is a big liar. God is working and God is answering prayer. So, like I told you, let everybody go and be praying, for this case, and no panic. Pray without ceasing. So no panic, no panic. Maybe 17th of August may be the last judgment of this. So I'm not shaking, I'm not panicking. So victory is for Umuchukwu Kabiama. So go and pray. The way you are praying for Simon, praying for the spring leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu case, still dey on. So the way you are praying for Simon, praying for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So I'm not shaking. The God is not sleeping. So thank you everyone. Thank you the people have been following me. I noticed that some people have now dropped because of I'm saying the truth. So thank you, and God will continue blessing everyone have been following me. So if I say something that every one of you you don't like, if I say something wrong, please accept my apology. I'm sorry. I know if I say something wrong. So thank you everyone. In case you never subscribing for me, God will continue blessing you. In case you never subscribe, sorry, like I say, please subscribe on our TV. Thank you. One love. Thank you.